right, yeah, grab a chair. We've got a lot of great music for you tonight, and we want to get through all of it, so that's why we're starting just a little bit early, so we don't have to cut anything. But let's give another big round of applause for the American Legion. They've been great this summer for us. Well, thank you again, gentlemen. We really appreciate it. We're going to open the concert with The Torch of Liberty, written around 1942 by one of the March Masters, Carl King. We hope you enjoy. For those of you that listen to 50s music or just kind of like college fight tunes, that was written in 1942, but I think whoever wrote Mr. Touchdown in the 50s stole the little trio medley from there. They used to call me Mr. Touchdown. It's the same tune. So there you go. Plagiarism is alive and well in the United States. Westridge Overture is our next entry for you. This is written by James Barnes, who is still an active composer after a really long career as an educator and also obviously a composer too. Did a lot of work in the Kansas area at the universities there, and this is just a really nice concert overture. Westridge Overture. Wasn't that nice? And a great little kind of music box flute solo in the middle by Kelly Lynn. Let's give Kelly a round of applause. Yeah. Good job. Well, now it's time to bring out our featured soloist for the evening, one of our featured soloists for the evening. We always have a wonderful gift from the Wayne Kelly family every year, and they always want to hear some Irish music as well, and so we thought this would be a wonderful way to do that. So we're bringing out Mr. John Gemberling on the flugelhorn, and he is going to be our Danny for tonight in our rendition of Danny Boy. So would you please welcome Mr. John Gemberling. So we got to show them what this thing is, because a lot of you may not have seen one of these. When you take the trumpet and you put it in the bathtub and you let it sit overnight and soak, this is what happens.
The other story that goes along with this is at one point they put a trumpet and a French horn in a closet, and 9 months later, this is what came out.
And I think the Christmas cactus rebloomed at the same time, too. Enjoy, Danny Boy. Well, we got to give them another round of applause for that. Please. Nice job, Danny Boy Gimberling. The whiskey's on the house tonight. Oh, so if you have been a frequent coming type of person to these concerts, boy, that's a really long horn. Good thing I'm talking instead of the band playing. That's like the car alarm got stuck in the parking lot there. One of the concerts that I conducted on July 5th, I was joking with the audience and with the band because we had just done a Leroy Anderson tune, and I said, you know, he did some kind of corny ones too that are fun. And I think we were doing Belle of the Ball that night, which is one of his more concert type of things, and it's a nice little waltz. But I said, you know, we should do the typewriter one of these times. So the next day, I get back from work and I come out, and on my back porch, somebody had delivered a typewriter. And so I was like, all right, I guess it's on. We're going to be doing the typewriter. And I didn't know what else I could do, so I hired and found a steno pool that I didn't even know existed in the band. And they're here tonight, and they've been working hard on this. And I think you are going to be amazed, and you're going to be impressed of the wonderful attention to detail that this steno pool is going to give us here. I'm actually a little worried. Maybe we won't do this too. Please enjoy the melodious tune, The Typewriter. I'd like to read this to you now. LS, KC, Fay, K, oh, KFC. I think they were ordering chicken, actually. We'll be looking for the Grubhub truck here. All right, this next one is just a beautiful, beautiful rendition of an old tune, The Water is Wide. We're not quite sure if this is an Irish tune or if it's more of a Welsh tune, but it's kind of somewhere in that area. other versions of it are called Wally Wally, but a lot of you will just recognize it as The Water is Wide. But this is a beautiful, beautiful concert band arrangement by Rick, I think it is. Rick Kirby. He doesn't go by Richard. So enjoy. Water is Wide. That one had a big oboe solo from Lisa Sundquist. Let's give Lisa a nice round of applause. Kelly had another great flute moment there. And some wonderful little clarinet moments there too at the top of the section. So hope you enjoyed that one. Water is Wide. It's just across the park there, so you can always check it out if you want to. Okay, well next up is one of our classics, as we like to call them, our classic series. Glenn Osser is one of Bud's favorite composers, and we've done a lot of these over the years. This is my favorite of Glenn's, the Begin for Band. Another one of those kind of Latin-y type of tunes that you get to have a lot of fun with. If you would like to dance, the dance floor is open. We can arrange for that, and we just hope you enjoy this. Glenn Osser's wonderful Begin for Band. You know, every now and then there's a tune that comes along like Begin for Band, and you just want to live in whatever world that would be, you know? And I just love to live in a world where everything is just floaty like that. It's a lot of fun. All right, well, this is halftime, so we're taking our little chop break here, and we have so many people to thank for our season here, so let me grab my list. I got to get through all of these pages. No, just kidding. But yes, we do have a fantastic bunch of season sponsors that have made this possible. So I would like to acknowledge them once again. So all summer long, we've had sponsorship from Donazuk PhD, Horizon Credit Union, Montana Credit Union, Thelma and John Zeller Incorporated, and the Wayne Kelly family. Would you please give them a big round of applause for their support? We really can't do this without them and without your help. Zoot is still back there, our wonderful sousaphone, so if you like what you're hearing this evening and you want to throw some money into Zoot or some credit cards, we'll take those too. But we would just appreciate anything you can give us, and we'll just give it right back to you as the entertainment that you're hearing. We have a fantastic board that makes this happen. Not only do they get everything done for the summer stuff, but during the regular part of the year, they help manage the concert band season and the jazz band season as well. So when I read your name, if you're a board member, would you please stand up behind me, and we'll give them a big round of applause here at the end. A couple folks might not be here tonight, but they are fantastic. So our board of directors, we have Marcia Bundy, Phil Burton, Bill Friedel, Alan Johnson, Tom Railsback, Wendy Wiseman, beep, beep, and John Gamberling, and of course our director emeritus, Bud Nichols. So let's give them all a big round of applause. We have a new librarian this year, and she's done a fantastic job getting the music ready for this motley crew behind me. So Judy, would you please stand? Judy Hartman. Assisted by her son David. We better give you a little bit of a round of applause. No, stop. He doesn't need that much. All right. Okay. We have a fantastic setup and teardown crew. If you're one of the youngsters that helps haul all the chairs and the tables and everything around for us, would you please stand up? We'd like to acknowledge you. Woo-hoo! These are the muscles. If you need something moved, let us know. We'll hire them out. All right, I'd like to thank James Rickley, who's always just kind of floating around in the background taking pictures and helping us with our website. And he also helps us with grant writing. So James, are you around? He's hiding. See, I'm not kidding. He's hiding over by a tree. He's waiting to get hit by lightning over there. Thank you, James. Oh, we had fantastic guest conductors. So if you are here tonight and you're a guest conductor, please stand up. John Gemberling, Christopher Cloker, James Mepham, and Lisa Sundquist. Oh, how did I forget Dennis? Oh, it's because you came late. There we go. It's Dennis. Yeah. And you're right there. I just can't read. That's all it is. Time for new glasses again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Linda's not here tonight, but would you give her a big round of applause for Linda Fuller? She helps with all the percussion logistics. So thank you, Linda. We'd like to thank Bruce Bull and Sunshine Productions for doing the sound over here. Thanks, Kevin, for being here tonight. Yeah. We'd like to thank Tim and Times Square for all the rehearsal space that we have down at the Bass Clef School of Music, so please give a round of applause for them. It's nice to be able to have a good space. That's also where our office is, so we appreciate that too. We'd like to thank Wendy Wiseman and her company, the CPA company that she owns, and her secretary, Lindsay, for putting together our program. So, Wendy, stand up. Thank you. Whoop, whoop. We'd like to thank the American Legion again, the police department, and the scouts for all the flags that we've had this summer. So thank you for the colors. Whoop. Mansfield Center for all your logistics when we did our concert on the June 28th. So thank you, Mansfield Center. Great Falls College MSU Choir. They did a fantastic job at that concert as well, so let's give it up for the choir. And I know it's starting to sprinkle, but I still want to, we're going to keep going as long as we can here. But these folks behind me are incredible musicians. They donate their time. I'm going to read off their names like super, super fast. And when I read their name, they're going to stand up. Not everybody's here tonight. We have people that are substitutes and stuff like that, but I'm just going to go down the list. And it's going to be roughly in score order, okay? So get ready. Here we go. We're starting over here. In the flute section, Denise Benden, Joy Geller, Winter Kelly, Kelly Lynn, Kristen McCann, Jenny Painter, Tristan Reinke. And the oboes, Sharon Mueller and Lisa Sundquist. Bassoon, Dean Zook. Clarinet, Jean Anno. Angela Carter, Judy Hartman, Chris Colker, TK Knowles, Diane Forster Flarton, Hillary Ransdell Lewin, Sue McNay, Jennifer Scogley, Wendy Wiseman, and Joanna Winterroad. Bass, clarinet, Marcia Bundy, Justine Clifford. How can I get stuck on clarinet? Saxophone, Ron Coons, Lucas Furinger. Sorry, Lucas, I butchered that one. Bill Friedel, Bob Camphor, David Langamo, James Mepham, and James Schreiber. On the trumpet and the cornet section, James DeRosa, John Gemberling, Dennis Granley, Luke Juris, Kurt Mueller, Quentin Shower. And the French horns, we have Hannah Bingham, Holly Molyneux, and Jessica Putnam. Trombone, we have Phil Burton, Heather Cummins, Fred Gnoyak, Alan Johnson, Adrian Massey, Fred Winger, Emily Wicks. Euphonium, Steve Mueller, Jeff Scogley. Tuba, Caleb Janicki, Ann Kittleson, Tom Railsback, Adam Elkin. And our percussion section, Luke Banks, Bruce Bull, Ross Coons, Linda Fuller, Lana Friedel, Andrew Kilpatrick, Ben McEwen, Lori Winger, Jack Crook, and Mark Berry. Would you give a big round of applause for all of these fantastic musicians? And the guy that inspired us all to get started with this crazy Muni band, Mr. Bud Nichols, Director Emeritus. Bud, you're great. We're so happy you're here tonight. All right, we're going to get started so we can play some more tunes for you.
Americans we.
Well, we kind of knew this was coming, so we're going to jump to the end. We're going to do our traditional closer. Sorry you're not going to hear some of the fun stuff that would have happened there, but I think it's going to get pretty wet here pretty quick. So we're going to do the Looney Tunes Overture, and then we'll end with Montana. So we hope you enjoy a little trip down memory lane and some of those merry melodies from the Bugs Bunny era there. And so this is a great arrangement by Mr. Holcomb of Looney Tunes. All right, now it's your turn to stand up, sing along. We're going to do 2 choruses of Montana. The skies might not be always blue tonight, but we'll still keep that lyric in there. And if you're new to Montana or don't know the lyrics, it's on your program, so just flip it over and you'll see them. Thank you so much. We'll see you next season for 131 years of this. Woohoo! Now get out of here before you get wet.